Yo, bethuna kudala le video isiza kudala nilindile fikile ke ngoku. I've been promising to shoot this video from last year, and for some reason I just did not shoot it because kaloku bendingekho ready. Like ngoku I'm in a good space and I'm ready to share this part of my journey. Anyways, molweni bethuna igama lam ndinguZinhle Limba. I hope that you have subscribed. Please do subscribe. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. So I'm hoping that we end the month of August with 2,000 subscribers. Please do subscribe. Please do share the link with others as well. Malike bethuna ninibalesile. Ngiyibona zazi zinto zifike zibhalwa ku Facebook kuthiwe, you know, a man that respects his mother and that has a good relationship with his mother would make a good partner. Okanye kuthiwa people that love animals are the type of people that are affectionate, right? Others the man zimnandi zithethwa epha ku social media. Askis guys, ayikho yonke la ndithethwa phaya. La ndithethwa phayana. Ayikho. Anyways, ndinibulisile. Oh, ndinibulisile. Okay, so last year I met a guy. What do we call him? Let's call him LV, right? I met this guy last year, LV, because he loved wearing fake Louis Vuittons. Ooh, guys, I'm not saying this because your relationship is pelile, but sana ukubonela nto ba uqonda hayibo baby akayinxibi sana iBelvel. Oqhubeke isithando sami nendithandayo sinike nami bana ina baby nxiba ndinxibe nami ndingabuza. Guys, if there's one thing about me, I love deacon girl, and yosanifundi dibele na unxibe eBelvel asazi mina mntasi ndikhuphe eBelvel diklento kuya, you understand? So okay, we're gonna call him LV nguluvuyo. In fact masithi nguluvuyo because LV. Anyway, so I met Luvuyo last year. The first time I saw him, I didn't feel anything. Second time I saw him, still nothing. Third time, still nothing. Until I got to spend time with him, because then we were in the same place. And then I got to spend time with him. Well, not just me and him, but him with other people as well. So this taught me a lot about the type of person that he is. So I learned that he's someone that loves his mom. He has a great relationship with his sister. He is a dad. He was 6 years older than me. He's someone that loves to travel. I learned that he has like dogs, right? And he's someone that loves dogs. So this to me met the criteria of, you know, he loves and respects the woman in his life. So it meant that he will love and respect me, right? The fact that he loves animals show that he's affectionate, you know. So I really loved him. I loved how well-spoken he was. I loved how sure of himself he was. I love how he treated people, right? Because it was not a matter of we just getting to know each other. So in a space with these other people, and he's everyone's favorite, right? Wonke prefers him. Wonke is comfortable with him, and he's someone that says very little, right? He says very little. And you know, I felt like we'll complement one another because I'm not going to clearly detail. So like at least it's about more balance. You understand? So then I remember the one time when I noticed that I think I feel some type of way about this guy. Every time he would pass me, I said, him grab it, so did I mention how he looked? So characterization is very important when you're telling a story. You need to tell the story so that people can imagine. Guys, go and imagine Idris Alba. That's how he looks. He is tall, he is broad, he's very dark. You would swear he's not South African. He has beautiful teeth. Oh, guys, type. Imperfect. I love people with perfect teeth. So I was very attracted to him. Attracted to him physically because he looked, you know, and also Guys, if you're under 18, please don't watch this video as well. This is for 18-year-olds and plus. And like, he's very tall, so namdinde. So it felt like also mentally I could connect with him, judging from the conversations we had, you know. And he's very playful. I remember this one time in he's like, I'm like, the scream, and then he quickly grabbed him like, so yeah, man. So that's how I met him. Then we exchanged numbers, we started talking, and then I said to him, it's like, so at this point, we're not like dating or anything, right? So like, I didn't see him for quite some time. And then I was like, yo, I find myself missing you, you know? And at this point, I had already established that, but like, because every time we'd look at each other, our eyes would lock, right? So then he spoke, then we started speaking from there. And then we made arrangements to meet. So when we were meeting, like before, we were interacting, right? But not kwakhe or at my place. I can't say where, because if I do say where, people would like know who he is. So to avoid, I'm not gonna say where. So again, this one time we were about to meet. He called me the Saturday. And we spoke. We had a lengthy conversation, and he was at a bar with friends, and we talked. I was like, okay, let me go, because I know you're at a bar with friends. He's like, no. He still wanted to speak with me. In fact, he wanted to come and see me. I'm like, no. It's fine. So we have made arrangements to see one another the next day. So the next day, I went to church. After church, I dressed up. Woo! Coming that only see picture I am getting dressed up. I didn't want to look like I've dressed up, but like the comment look at cute, man. Like not really dressed up, but I did fucking effort. Yeah, about look about to be cute. So then I did not ask him to come and fetch me to his place. I opted to Uber to his place. I'm very clumsy. So I Ubered to his place, and I'm like, I'm outside the gate. He's taking a while to come. Then he eventually comes to the gate to fetch me. He gives me a hug, and he takes my bag. At the time, he took my bag, and then he walked me inside the house. I sat. He was sweating, guys. Like literally the sweat was dripping off his face. He was sweating. That's how nervous he was. And I found that very cute. And I could tell that he cleaned up his face because he was preparing because someone was coming. So it was very cute, man. So we sat in front. We were watching, I don't remember. But something was playing on TV. And then he offered me something to drink. He was like, what do you want to drink? I'm like, oh. So then I was like, what do you have? Then he says, well, there's wine. There's gin. I'm like, hello, I don't drink. Then he says, well, there's water, there's juice. I would like water. Like, can I have water, please? I just still a sparkling water. Hey! I'm like, no sparkling water. Okay, can I have sparkling water, please? Then he pours me the sparkling water. Then we sat. At this point, and we just having a good time. We getting to know one another. It was very nice, very intimate. And then he says, no, we can go and get ourselves something to eat. We drove to Burger King, and we got we ordered whatever. Then when he came back, but we didn't order the same thing. So when he came back, he like cute to it, can I taste yours? Can you taste mine? What would you like to taste mine? Like cliche, like romantic type of guy. That's like the ones that you learn about in movies. Yo, I'm sending a good okay, guys, but it was the first time to laugh and send But yo, we've been talking. I think we're talking like for 2 weeks prior to the meeting up. Yeah, but so and say this. So then one thing led to another. Guys, so I remember how gentle he was, when you're at a guy's place and you kiss and whatever, they want to sleep with you, right? Before you change your mind. They don't really ask for consent. Are you sure? Are you ready? Whatever, because they're like, you used to it, whatever, and it's like it's your first time. I don't know how guys think it, but they just want to tap in, yeah, Bob. But yeah, he was so gentle. Like even when we kissed, kissed him, and then he stopped. He was like, "Are you sure?" Yeah. Hello, guys. You sure? Can you not see that my body language says I'm sure? I'm like, yeah, obviously sure, but I can't. So okay, whatever happens. And CPO, it's a front. I'm gonna tell you why it's important for you guys to know where we first did the act. This is a front. Okay. Oh my God. I hope no one under the age of 18 is watching this video. Anyways, then we slept, right? And I ended up sleeping over. And I had clothes because I was going to my place. So I came from church. Because then they say kaya, then I suke kaya, and I found the suke kaweni. So suke kaweni yo kune patazam, die ekwam yabo. Excuse. So long they go to the change like whatever. So now I had clothes already. So I was like, okay. The next morning I was waking up, getty like breakfast. He drove me to work. Like first we dropped off my things at my place, then he dropped me off at work. I was singing along to AKA again. I'm telling about AKA. And it was very nice, guys. It was very nice. So he was very romantic. Very, very romantic. Look, with fake Louis Vuittons. Oh, I remember Diego graduation, on my graduation. After that, the relationship was still new. He was like, okay, after the graduation, so he planned a sunset picnic where we would watch the sun go down by the beach. He bought bubbly, he prepared food and all of that. But late, so we couldn't go, but he had the whole thing set up. So we even did a toast the next morning. It was super nice. Super nice guy. Like he would take me out from, I remember this one time I went to Joburg. He would pick me up from the airport, like so that he could drop me home. He picked me up from the airport, and he's a great cook. So he's like, I'm sure you missed a homely cooked meal in like part, guys. So sweet. Kanti, the devil is a liar. Hey, kanti sana yinjubaqa yendlavini ye-abuser, manipulative. He's very manipulative. He's very narcissistic. He's a gaslighter. Guys, I do not understand till this day how someone can move from being that loving boyfriend to being a lion. I don't understand. So, problem started. This one time. Sorry guys, I keep on burping. So this one time, I went to an ABSA run. So before that, I had to go to the expo, right? So that I can vlog and also take my goodie bags and my number. As I walked in kwa ABSA, there was a guy, Prince. Prince basically offered to vlog me. You guys can watch that ABSA expo vlog. So Prince, I don't know Prince at this time, but he sees this person that's videoizing. So then he takes my phone and you're not allowed to take videos. And then he's like, no, go on. So he offered to videoize me. Then he explained after, but no, I'm actually a student studying videology or videography or cinematology, but something that has to do with cameras at CPUT. So if I don't have anyone that takes videos of me, he would love to do the job. Simply because it will give him enough time to practice and to perfect his craft. So I was like, oh, good, because my birthday is coming up soon. so I might use your services. So before ndihambe athi Prince, no, let's do a link like where you are living, right? So he takes a video and he shoots, and then he speaks on the background athi, so are you leaving? Yabo ndimake yes, and that's babuze ntoni, but then in the interact community bye ndiyam caba ke boyfriend yam saw that video, it pissed him off. He calls me. I'm at a speech competition with kids. He calls me. So guys, their video is to tell you about the red flags that we keep on ignoring until things get worse. So guys, if there's something fishy, walk away, go say early before it does, it mentally damages you, before it gets physical. Leave while you still can. Remember, I know this guy is a sweet guy. We call each other every day. We see each other every day. Like, guys, also another thing about, like, narcissists, they are, at the beginning of the relationship, they are very clingy. They are very affectionate. They're very present. And you get so used to being around them that you do not imagine yourself, or you can't see yourself without being around them. It gets to a point where you spend most of your time with them than anyone else, right? And once that happens, you lose touch with your friends and your immediate people. I think it's a tactic that they use to separate you, to isolate you from others, so that they can abuse you. He calls me. I pick up. Oh, he floods my phone with WhatsApp messages. Yeah, and I'm shocked, yeah, but kids are about to, like, a competition. I'm like, hey, boo. Penduli calls. I go outside, right? He starts swearing at me, guys. Hey, don't know bang benzayo. I'm a dodeni. Oh, yeah, was upside down. No. Hey, I have never heard him swear before. He's very well spoken. He's very well reserved. He's very calm. What is this? So then I start being worried, and I, at the same time, I'm trying to reassure him, but nothing is happening between me and Prince, because now he's becoming very insecure and accusing me of having a thing with Prince. I'm like, you know what? I can delete this guy. He was just offering his services. And then he's like, guys, don't just offer service. There's something beyond that this guy wants. I'm like, okay, baby, can I come back to you? Because I need to go to the competition. Like, he goes off. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do this now. I'll call you back later. I go inside the competition. Order delayed reaction. Nothing happened. And I tried to call him. Every time I call him, he drops the call. We had made arrangements. I think it was a Tuesday. We had made arrangements that we'll meet each other Sunday. But now, the whole week when I'm trying to call him, this guy is not picking up. If he does pick up, he drops the call, right? So then I decide, you know what, I'm someone that can move away. So it's fine. Sunday, he sends me a message, you could have said, but I'll say. So I'm like, how could I have said if you were not picking up your phone? And then he calls me. He still goes on and on and on. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this. Because I can't do the guy. And the more I explain, guys, the more ridiculous I sound, because there's nothing to explain, right? And he says the most abusive things that I can't utter at this point in time. But Uyola was next to me as he was shouting and saying all of these things. He's just awful. And I was like to him, you know what, you are abusive. You are verbally abusive. You are abusing me. And Uyola was like, just drop this call, because she was disgusted at how this guy was speaking to me, I dropped the call, and then he sends me a text, and then we speak back and forth, phoning, and a texting, and a part of me is like, hey, this guy could literally kill me. Indlela athetha ngayo, he would kill me. And no one would know, because he's such a sweet guy. He's someone that advocates for women. And you know what, ndimyekile. But kwamna ndaphinde ndamkhumbula. About a week after, ndaphinde ndamkhumbula, ndaphinde ndathetha naye. And then we spoke again. And then he fetched me, and then we made out. Like we addressed the issue. Insecurities and stuff. We are over it. There will always be a problem. Now, because he did that once, he will continue to do it. That's why I'm saying leave as early as you can. Because once you know, man. But you try to tell yourself, man, no, there's nothing to it. And there is something to it. I remember we went, like it becomes then now small things. We went to buy groceries at Pick and Pay. Ibe mandi ke relationship like basizotya ntoni xa egrosara uhamba nam because I'm always there, right? Ngakirent bese ndibhatala nje kule flat ndihlala kuyo because I spent most of my time there. And guys, so like you would like which naxathenga isephu yeyiphi right masihlambe ngayo yeyiphi unqo zinto cute, you know. But in the midst of that cuteness, a bully will always be a bully. Like if ufuna ukulungisa, like let's say mhlambi ndithenga isephu, so mina ndifake mhlambi isephu kule ndawo yegrocery yabo, instead of athi mhlambi isephu mandifake kula ndawo la petrolini le kuthanda ubekwa kwabantwana, athi awunokwazi ubeka isephu apha. If undibeka into wrong mhlambi ayibone xa uthatha into aliphinde uyibeke, he would fix it. If mhlambi ndichithe into endlini athi sisi, you need to clean up after yourself. You need to clean. You need to clean up after yourself. Why am I being addressed or spoken to? Like umntu xa umthanda uthi asana baby kusana ayikuchithile apha emotionally, please ngicela uyesilwa ngokwakho le ndawo. Hayi uwise into ethile ngicela uyichole. Hayibo baby akhange uyibona into ethile. Like akekho gentle in correcting me anymore. Guys, but you like man, it's small things. Okay. Then he starts to control what I wear. This one time I was cleaning at my place, and then after that I took a shower and then an Uber to his place. As I am going, before I left, I'm like, even now, if I'm wearing tights. I'm someone that loves wearing tights, like those working out type of tights. So because South Africa celebrated Sheldon. Is it young Sheldon? So I would so I would like wear tights because South Africa TV and all of that. So I wanted to be comfortable. I wear tights, I get into an Uber and slippers and departing I'm comfortable mostly. Dafika sana emntwini. Hey, waqomba. Wona ba uthanda uqombile ngoku baby. Unxibe kanje uhamba nendoda. Guys, indoda ngo-Uber drive. So now I was not allowed to wear tights. And I'm asking myself, I'm a runner. I'm a registered runner. I always wear these tights. You never had a problem with them. Because I remember he would take me, guys, this guy was cute at some point. Race, he would take me to a race. Afika payana, and pose mngapa bye, sihake ahambe. And we go to his place after the race and lungiselela amanzi, dihlambe, he would massage me, he would give me something to eat, but right. All of a sudden now he has a problem with me wearing tights. And I was like, are you conservative? He's like, I'm like, it seems like you're trying to control me. Sana, he always had an explanation of why he said what he said, but I was not about to apologize for wearing tights because I was like, guys, if we were to go to a good vacation where we go to the beach, what am I supposed to wear? Am I going to be one of the people that are wearing tights? Like, what life is this, Betun? Anyways, so narcissists will firstly, they'll change tone about it. Secondly, they will control. They will try to control what you wear. Thirdly, they will isolate you from your friends by being always present and saying, Bana, you never make time. As if like they're the only thing. And even when you do make time, it's not enough. Because because they know that when you is busy isolating you. And in the midst of the abusive behavior, as I was telling on Facebook, date someone that's kind, even though you have fought, he makes sure that you are fed. That is crap. Well, it's not crap. Mandinga faki manga impose. But that's also what abusers do. Bazimpoku baluma bevuthela. Umuntu ucitha kakubi ugqobenza into enhle so that you can hold on to the cherry. Ngelo xesha iqobo lekeki is disgusting. Anyways, so then he starts being unavailable, right? I would go there anytime when I wanted. We'd call each other, we'd speak, it was just nice, but he has these work trips, and on the work trip he would usually come back on a Friday, but all of a sudden comes back on a Saturday, which did not make sense. So this one time, they want their world to revolve around you. So this one time, I was meant to meet up with him, and he just did not pick up his phone. He was just not replying, and it was unlike him. Ndikome andifuna uzistressa because umuntu akandiphenduli mandimyeke. Uvuvi won tickets to rugby match, so then she said ngubani ofuna uhamba. Ndathi ndiyafuna because kaloku umuntu beneplans zakhe akandihoyi, and ke ngoku andifuni uba ndihlele ndistressa, better ndihambe and be busy, keep my mind occupied. As I'm leaving to meet up with Uvuvi, he finally calls at 3 o'clock. This is a person that I'm in a relationship with. We haven't spoken the whole morning and the day. He calls me at 3 o'clock. Okay, it's fine. Hi, unjani? I'm good. Unjani? I'm good now. Ndingambuzi into ba, hayi bhuti, where have you been? We're supposed to meet up along 12. Athi thina ngathi usendleleni nje. Ndike make ewe ndisendleleni ndiyabukela irugby. Hayi ke yampissa off. Qale nini uthanda irugby wena? Like, you are never innocent. You are never innocent. I'm like, you are not about to ruin my evening after I would do the whole morning and the night. And then he shouts at me, drive and drop your phone. Ati, don't you dare drop the phone. And to you know what, at this moment, my man has a phone can't buy. Because I felt, you know, when your man is cheating, I felt now he was seeing someone. Nyani, when I went there, the few days after, I figured fridge a box here 4 cousins. He's not someone that drinks 4 cousins. And I'm like, okay. But then he booze. I've just got hey mama maybe lapha ke. Mama lila and it's fine. But I noticed the change behavior every time we'd have arguments or fights, because that's what happens culturally in Nabaland. You fight all the time. He would be like, and he would be like, I'm not really fave. As off to hint that there's someone better. I'm not really fave. Did I come to favor up? And you know that are controlling. Like I can't miss his call. If he calls me, I need to pick up. If I don't pick up, it's a fight. I went with my colleagues to Ibrai, and I have a phone because they first go to Kuba and the time to pick up events while abanye besela me and pick. So when sit 3 minutes ago, 3 or 4 minutes ago, dim phone. Hi baby, I just missed your call. Never mind. Hi baby, bufuna when I go by before, don't know when go by before. Guys, if phones that was silent. Or if phone will be silent when you are at work. I can't open your coop. So I'm like, yeah, and you understand. Guys, I did not enjoy myself in that party the whole time. I was busy apologizing to this man. And they don't take they when it comes to apologies, they don't accept apologies. And I was like, you know what? We call it Liam, one of my colleagues knew him. Ndiya ku LV yabo athi you mphatheli wings no kubi ibrai yabo endemazi, because she would pick me up from his place and drop me off and all of that. So again ndithathe ke ezi wings, And then like in Somalian, Dibone and Lily guys and Lily, I'm just wiping something. Somalian, Dibone PS. I'm like, you come and take PS. I'm so corny. Guys, I love romance. It's just that I'm never lucky when it comes to relationships. Otherwise, I'm someone that really, really loves. Takes a time, like some time for me to come out of my shell. But once I am there, I'm very smushy. Anyways, I buy this PS with the hope to banner something nice, cute to it, fun, thoughtful. Dimnik. Defeat, you can't figure. Guys, oh, young woman, I'm fun. I pity for him, don't you? Lana Yongo. Do you feel again? DT, hi. DT, Nancy, PS, I got you this. Tears and chulang chocolate. Guys, they fight. They fight. Wakumba the whole Friday night, Saturday morning. I've come to an end. The whole Saturday. I was like, I come again to go to. And it's like, that's what you do, you run away. You run away. Guys, Ababantu, they will gaslight you. And then go to Kabati, you are a coward. Now we come by a coward. You come like, hey, Nyanike, now you want the relationship to work, so rather sit and not leave. But Anititisani, you are sleeping there. There's no sex, there's nothing. There's nothing. And Manus Fakan to in the Sanum to a better and and that is so tormenting because it makes you feel unattractive. It makes you feel not sexy. It makes you feel that this person no longer wants you, you know. And you are used to being intimate. Now you are being deprived of intimacy. And you are just laying there because what is this? Hi, mustard. Hi, mustard. I'm sorry for. We apologized. Good relationship. And if we apologize, because if our apologize, and you are just, I'm just there. I'm like, yeah, and yes. Anyways, fast forward. So I've mentioned that they're very controlling. I've mentioned that they isolate you. I've mentioned that they change the way that they speak to you. They make you feel unattractive. They make you feel inati. Because sometimes when they have these insecurities, when you think they need assurance that there's nothing happening. They are shoot against sad. Okay, man, come on. Okay. So, like, they basically just, like, make you feel unattractive, unworthy. Wait, who? It's as if they devalue you. Like, at some point, I wanted his input on my YouTube channel because I wanted to have an intro, right? So I was like, hi, and like include because he has a graffiti background and he's a creative. So I thought that into as a unit. So I'm like, what do you think? I want to have an intro. Then intro I'm different logo for conversation with Z, and I want to use a Lily. And he was like, Lily for it. I know because of his Lily. And if he's not on social media, Instagram. I promise you, if I were to download Instagram tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow, I would have 5,000 followers because I know how to market myself. Guys, ungena kulelo ndithethayo, ungena Instagram. So, ingati you are dating someone that's in competition with you. So, ingati they devalue you and bakalela amanzi ubangazana lento iyayichitha ingati wena you're not good enough. Ingati wena you're not smart enough. Like, why would you use a lil? Utoma now like unseko head. Like, but you're trying to be calm. Abuse comes in many forms. And men can be abusive verbally because get to go to a city up. That's a piece. We go to the beach. He offers to take me to the beach. I'm so excited. Got to do that. Difika. Kaba ngokungole mchito wakhe so serious, yabo. Difika enxibe kahle ke new tracksuit yakwa Nike fake. Guys, I'm not saying he wears fake stuff because relationship iphelile, but this person is someone that wears fake stuff, right? Like he goes shopping. He came back this one time with a Versace jacket that doesn't even have a paper bag or plastic yakwa Versace. I was like, this is not Versace. Like, that's how, like, he wears brands as anyways, it's not about the brand. And he was genuinely beautiful. Like, he was handsome. Like, his fake, like sihambe athi selwandle so excited. Ndiyabuza lo siya kweli philwandle cwaka umuntu uqombi yes son ndiqwa inoba si surprise but ukuthela ngathi ba si surprise ethuli afike landla isimoto ndibuza are you gonna get out of the car cwaka umuntu ndithi ke mna okay let me get out ndiphume ke ndofaka inyawo emanzini ndibuye usahleli apha usela isitela esisetotini athi Zinhle, can I ask you something? Ndiqonde ke sana ba inoba ikhona into. Do you respect our relationship? Even when you are with friends. Hey, he then goes off about how my YouTube channel is only about men. YouTube channel yakho into yoba wena uthetha about your sex namadoda. Who wants to have a girlfriend that has slept with everyone? Andicho. And I thought your channel was about women empowerment. But now, I'm this slut that's out of control, that he is ashamed of, that he can't even introduce me to his family or friends because kaloku he will be ridiculed because now my content is only about sex. Guys, my content, and at that point, I felt that my content is about sex. And my content is never about that. My content was about my repentance, about how I've changed from being someone that was fascinated about his life to someone that chose celibacy at some point, to someone that only sleeps with one person at some point. And like, it was never about, and it was about me dealing with my heartaches, about me and my family and the struggles that I go through, to ridicule and mock my channel and reduce it to just me being a hoe. And at this point, I'm still like understanding, bana, mhlambi channel is up, and I'm like, babies are so size video. Even if we were to remove them, it's already out there. Number one, he never calls me Zinhle. Number two, ndikudiswa ndiswaphi. Because kaloku besidla ngokuqabana kuthiwe ayi mna ndichoose run away kutheni ngoku ndibalekise. And then he gets out of the car. Uyababona abantu babaselwandle efike mhlambi bengabantu abahluphekileyo bachole izinto phansi. He gives lo muntu in bana ayibamba apha ke bhuti sure boza yam sure. Lo muntu that was just a lion next to me comes out of the car right in front of me. He's the super gentle, sweet person that I've ever seen in my life. Shout, calling me all sorts of names. That's a thing. That's one thing that makes abantu that are abused not to be believed, because this person is sweet to anyone else but wena. They torment you. They bash you. They destroy your confidence. If I was someone that lacked confidence, it would have destroyed me. Nothing I did. He even said, I've been in the industry long before you. I've been in the game. I know the game. I know the games. Game YouTube. What game? What game is he talking about? He's basically just wanting me to feel small. I don't know anything. And now that I'm no longer with him, I'm like, this guy is meant to be far above me. and his peers left him. His peers did well for themselves. He's disappointed at himself, and he cannot stand the sight of seeing anyone doing prosperous like before him. Because I served as a reminder that I'm still young. There's a possibility that I might be a presenter at on SABC3. I might have my own talk show. I might be in the broadcasting industry. I might be an MC. I might still do it. I'm still young. Yeah, he doesn't see himself. He's given up. And it hurt him so much. It hurt him so much. It hurt him so bad. He treated me badly because my light was too much for him. It required me to reduce my being for him to be up there, that's not how love is supposed to be. Love is not supposed to be like that. You are supposed to be with someone that wants the best for you, someone that wants you to be the best version of yourself, someone that challenges you to be a better human being, not someone that ridicules you, who mocks you, who accuses you of things that you've never done. So anyways, it was such a bore, from being picked up from the airport, from romantic getaway, from romantic setups, from planning my birthday weekend away, from all these nice things of being woken up in the morning with a cup of tea, to being reduced and abused verbally. I do still feel that sometimes it feels like he lives inside of me. It feels like he's still in my head. Sometimes I fear what he might do. And this person has never laid his hand on me. The last time when I knew bana lo muntu angandibetha anytime, wathi kum siqabene ke ebhedini kule nto yasebusuku nesiqabane, wathi kum, Zinhle, say that one more time. Say that one more time. Pinducho. I knew that bake ndaphinde ndatsho uzandibetha. Kwaphela undweba zandiphinde ndithethe because I knew uzandibetha. Anyways, this video is very long. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this vlog now that you understand what narcissism is or how they act like. And if there are red flags, ndasekhaya phuma kulokono kuya. Igama lami nguZinhle Limba. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye in between.